Hello everybody, welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. This is episode 322. Now, last time we started looking for Fritjof and found out that he had been captured and that he'd been given a letter to leave because of a traitor and probably never received it. We've also found his sister Tira, and she's leading us to the dig site, which is right there. That's the only place it could be. So, you guys probably noticed the title, Saving Private Fritjof. Now, I've actually tried doing this title before with Tevder when he went missing. I tried to do a Saving Private Tevder, but it didn't work.
The road heads west, and has fresh tracks from a cart. Clearly in regular use. There must be another way to be sure. Look around, Tira.
Found
What's
it.
this? Lettering, intentionally damaged, and written in a script I cannot read. Tira, can you make sense of that?
Ja. Fritjof, Tere.
So I take it the site
Quite
isn't those
impressive,
dwarves.
Tira.
That's a shame.
A lesser dwarf would only be interested in saving their own skin. Yet here
No
you
kidding.
are on this journey, determined to save Fritjof.
Well,
So, I just want to say, Sinmara's champions, or chosen, looks like they're kind of like the zealots of this, zealots or mercenaries of this.
Understood you, as you seem to understand me. When we get to our destination, be sure to stay out
Of
of harm's way.
Svartalfheim.
Yes.
Canweld.
I think we're gonna have to run into this Sinmara's chosen. I don't think there's any way to avoid it. I'm gonna quickly
What do you see?
go up. Well, I know what I see. The question is, what does she see?
Wolves. Why did it have to be wolves?
Wolves? Why did it have to be wolves? Well, I'd rather wolves than boars. I mean, I hate killing both, but... correction, he's got a point. Thinking about it, I'd rather kill wolves than boars. Or boars than wolves, because wolves are such noble creatures.
Come to us. We must not delay.
Yeah, bin kubot.
I will do what must be done. The relic is what I seek. For now, Fritjof is no more than a stepping stone.
Blood everywhere. Looks like we're actually heading
My eyes.
over there. Man, I gotta say, this DLC was really well thought out. Music is great, and it's really interesting so far. Like, sure, I'm annoyed by things like puzzles and glitches. Wow, the music's good. But I can't help myself being impressed by just how good this is. And I think that's the main difference between me and others, is other people look at this... other people look at this Dawn of Ragnarok, and all they can see is an Assassin's Creed game that's going mythical. For me, I look at this and I see it as its own separate thing, and I think that's why I'm able to enjoy it in ways that others aren't. So, yeah, I don't view this as canon or, like, I can place Eivor's journey, born in Norway, loses their parents early on. I'm gonna go there because technically both genders are canon. Anyways, loses their parents early on, sails to England in 872, or finally hunts down and kills Gylfe in 872. Arrives in England in 873, being driven out by Harold Fairhair, and over the next, I believe, 5 years, conquers all of England with the help of their allies, and then is summoned to Ireland by their cousin for 6 years, and then Francia for another 5. And it's insane. Really, okay, it's getting really dreary here. Obviously, that's intentional, but still. Ooh, there's a secret passage. Any odds that we're going to be using it? Okay, so there's 4. Location discovered. Fornama dig site. Well, Powers, you can use your Hooger Rip. Yeah, I've already done that. Wow. Okay, this is a pretty oppressive place. I would not want to be... I wouldn't want to live... Or I wouldn't want to be sent here. How are you moving so fast? Like, that's the one thing that really annoys me, is how enemies are always moving, like, so fast. Like, that's just not naturally fast. Or that, nothing is, well, I guess Jotuns are, but still, it's every enemy that moves so fast. So yeah, I do have issues with some things are nitpicks, some things, like the stealth system, however, clearly aren't nitpicks, but overall, I do enjoy Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Dawn of Ragnarok. Though, I do hate the the super speed enemies. Fritjof. Ooh, that doesn't look good for Fritjof. Oh, that's not good.
Glad will be happy to hear who dropped it down there. Then help me fish it out. Anyway, that blind dwarf can rot in his cell for all I care.
Oh my god, everyone's got a British accent. Okay, that's just really annoying. Like, surely there are people outside of the UK, like, who can voice act. Like, it seems everyone in every single voice actor for video games, at the very least, has to be has to be from the UK. So, looks like Fritjof has been blinded, which does not bode well for him. Oh, there's a good amount of guards. The feeling he's going to be brought here. Okay, well, I wasted way too many arrows. To Uldar, to Vivaldi. So, I assume he knows. I might as well use this as a good opportunity to see, first of all, the fact that my blades are heavier than this guy's great axe, which is really stupid. Like, that should not be the case. And how can you not do a stun attack when you've staggered them? I feel like that's a bit of an issue. Just quickly dealing with him here. Let's bring you via the pole. Sorry about that. My dog was barking at nothing again, and I don't think he wanted to hear that. So I just had to quickly mute. Okay, so I think... Give me a second. I need to deal with him. Sorry about that. My dog refuses to stop barking. So, time for plan B. I mean, it's literally barking at nothing. Ow. Sorry. I recently hurt my knee. I think I repeated an old injury that I had. Actually, I had to get an MRI for it, unfortunately. So, I'm probably going to say ow a lot because getting up is really painful, yet I have to in order to keep my dog in
Who's
check.
asking? You haven't heard the last of Fritjof! Whose spells will fear the name!
Oh, there's more dwarves here.
I found your dumb relic!
Incredible that any survivors still roamed after what I did. I don't think there's anybody or any Jotuns left.
Done to me, to Ulda, to Ivaldi!
I've got to say though, I wonder how this place looked before Glod before Suter sent Glod and friends to demolish it. Must have been beautiful at one point.
Go, Sunan.
Oh, it's a mess. I'll come back for the friend there. I just want to make sure there are no more guards and such. Like there's a soldier over there with a patrolling Jotun that holds wealth. Alright. Something tells me he's gonna die facing Glod.
I found your dumb relic, and this is the thanks I get!
Alright. Sorry, my dog's barking. Give me a second. Sorry about the pause there. My stupid dog refuses to stop barking at phantoms. I mean, he's pretty much barking a good hour or two of the day now, and it's ridiculous. And the worst part is, I don't know if he's going to... I mean, I'm sorry, what I'm trying to say is, I'm worried that he's just gonna continue getting worse and worse, and it's gonna get to the point where he's barking a good third of the day or something ridiculous like that. Hopefully not, but I don't know. He's just barking more and more. Oh, what's this? This is the cosmetic scheme. Okay, so there's two things down here. I really wasn't even paying attention to what was down here. I saw the ingot and thought I'd take it. Alright, so we got 2 new skill points. I'll make this episode a little bit longer. At least 25 minutes as an apology for having to pause it so much. And then I'll go grab those skill points as soon as I looted this. I'm sorry, I know you guys don't want to hear me moaning about being in pain and such, but it's just bad. Alright, let's collect the key.
For Fritjof's cell.
Oh, I thought that was the key for the treasure. Actually, I don't even know where the treasure is. Oh, right in front of my face. Alright, so we got another platinum ingot, which is the point of all this. Wow. Golnamar, I'm really getting along on the Golnamar treasure part. I mean, then again, there are 2 major areas that we found so far. This dig site, and then, Uldar. Oh yeah, and then of course the, mill. And then there's the other mill over here that I'm gonna raid. Those 4 areas probably hold the majority of a not insignificant pile of treasure, and then of course there are some roving Jotuns with some loot as well, several actually. All right, so I'm going to let's see 7, 18. How much does this cost? I think I have enough for both, so I'm gonna grab that one first. Then I'm gonna fully upgrade that. All right, that was definitely worth it. Sorry, I'm just in pain. I'm trying so hard not to say ow, but it's just bad. Anyways, so yeah, we have 10 platinum, so we can make quite a bit of stuff actually. All right, so I'm gonna go over here to the new DLC stuff. I assume like this was Ireland and then this was Frankie or whatever. All right, so that's less weight, and then critical sword and greatsword, and then I assume I can go immediately to the bear. Hopefully. And that will make my axe even lighter. Hopefully it'll get to a weight of 15. And I have a lot of stuff I can craft with. Or I have a lot of now, like I can upgrade living sparks and stuff. I have enough magma blood as well. I just need silica. So I will definitely go raiding, and then I'll go over to Grangi. Fornama dig site door key. Key, okay, it's just saying. I thought it would mention, Fithfield by name.
Thor lends me strength.
I'm also surprised there were so few Jotun guards here.
Send me. Your people and mine share a common cause. The relics.
Yggdrasil,
Well, I know of only one. Cursed thing. It blinded me.
Where is it now?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you where to find it.
Can you walk?
I'm blind, not crippled, but one wrong step and I'll be taking a lava bath.
Then I shall carry you.
Well,
Stay
I can't
quiet,
blame him.
Fritjof.
And you watch your bloody step.
I'm cautious enough. Okay, we gotta take him to Tira. Gotta say, despite the fact that he's blinded and such, gotta give him credit for, he's definitely a fighter. I mean, Sons of Vivaldi lost a great dwarf,
There are the relics here.
No idea.
lost a great dwarf when they, when he was captured. And this makes me even more eager to take out whoever's responsible. Alright. I'm going to have to pause it again in a sec to go, put some stuff on my knee and grab an ice pack to prevent, or to get the swelling down.
Like I have a choice.
Alright, I want to see if my health's up full. Alright, give me a second here. Sorry about that. I had to go grab an ice pack and also put some biofreeze on my knee. If any of you guys,
Where did you go?
oh sorry if I hit you off it. If any of you guys have like injuries or pain or whatever, I highly recommend biofreeze. It's normally pretty effective and you can pick it up in a wide variety of places. Once again, I want to apologize. I didn't mean this to be an episode of me making sounds as my knee bothered me and having to stop to get my knee.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
Or stopping to get some stuff for my knee. I did not anticipate my dog barking like a maniac, but you know, life, or sorry, things rarely go to plan, and unfortunately, this is one of those scenarios where that statement is true.
Tira?
Wow, he's thin.
Thank the stars you're safe. I'm all right. You know, all things considered. This one got you out, too.
Jeez, he's skin and bones.
Where is the relic?
Not one for small talk, are you?
Isn't that everything a dwarf says?
Ha ha ha! Not bad. Just keep your breeches on, yeah? That relic I found? The Mooseples have it. Took it to the palace, I'd wager.
What is it?
Damned if I know. Moment I yanked it free from the ground, there was a blast of bright white light, and that was the last thing I saw.
Poor dude.
That's not what I asked. What does it do?
Other than blind, unsuspecting dwarves? Dunno. Mooseples didn't seem sure either. Hence taking it to that bastard scholar up in the palace.
This palace, a Moosepel stronghold, I take it.
You're a sharp one. Ivaldi was commissioned there, long ago. Einar's there now. Piece of shit. He's the one who'll have your relic.
Einar. Beti sonam, Einar.
He's a traitor. A dwarf working for the Moosepels. So don't you believe a word he tells you. You get a chance, you kill him.
I shall judge who lives and dies. Where is this palace?
If we're still by the dig site, you can probably see it. To the south. Modest little place, sitting atop a great bloody rock.
Gold Mountain.
Modest little place indeed. Very well. I shall take this relic for myself. What will you do now?
What's it to you, whatever your name is?
If I find you have lied to the Lord of Asgard, I will want words with you.
You? You're? Oh my days.
Didn't expect that, did he?
Look, I got nothing to hide. We'll make for the shelter. Go see Gunborg.
Very well. If you're true to your word, then we shan't need cross paths again.
I doubt that he's lying. Fritjof seems like the kind of dwarf who's freaking super
Now you're free.
stoic.
What's next for you both?
Reckon me and Tira will head over to the shelter, check on Gunborg. Just once I'm ready. These last days have been challenging.
Einar. Beti sonam, Einar.
Don't speak the traitor's name. Not to me.
So yeah, I figured that he's an honest dwarf. Volcanic Fumes Rune. Scholar in the Sunstone, part of the Relic, Chapter 2. Relic has been taken to the scholar Einar, a dwarf working for the Moosepels. Javi seeks to have words with the dwarven trader. So let's see where this palace is. Oh, it's over here. It's Hreidmar Palace. You know, I gotta give them credit. Gulnamar really doesn't seem like it has a lot to it, and then all of a sudden there's a ton of different things that seem to pop out of nowhere. Let's see. So that's what he looks like with his eyes. Jeez, poor dude's skin and bones, like literally. With a name meaning thief of peace, I can only conclude that the Fritjof was something of an outspoken, no kidding, a master miner. Based in Oldar, a focal point for the Moosepels during the invasion, he was cousin to Tira, who was spoken very highly of by Odin. Okay, let's go to my inventory because I think there's nothing there. Yep. Alright, so we gotta head all the way over there. Now, I don't know how long we have left, but I'm going to start the journey over. I think we're gonna go by mount. I don't see the reason of going on foot, because that'll take forever. But I think we're kind of reaching the climax of this of at least this arc here, and then once this arc is finished, then we move on. If I had to guess, I'm probably going to say that the 40 hours of content is probably refers to 40 hours for completionists, because these seem like 3 to 4 hour arcs each, plus that opening stuff, which was about an hour. Let me see though, to end this episode. So last time I saved was 130 hours in. Now I think we started this 128 hours in. So by the time the main story's over, we should be 168 hours in for it not to be completionist. So let's override it. Jesus Christ, we're nearly 135 hours in. That is insane. So we've clearly come a long way from just starting out this DLC. So yeah. Now, after we deal with the scholar stuff, I'm actually going to pull back to the, I'm going to pull back all the way back to, Yordbear Shelter, because I'm sorry to the blacksmith here, I'm sorry to the blacksmith here, and I'm sorry to the blacksmith here, but I am only going to allow the ancestor god to use, or to furnish my weapons. Like, you may be able to upgrade my lesser weapons, but for the ones that I'm actually using that aren't just spares, only the ancestor gods may touch them. And wow, that's a lot of weapons fall at all. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then.